Christy, what is your favorite line in the movie Forrest Gump?
Run, Forrest, run.
How about stupid is and stupid does?
You did that well.
We all use them, even 20 years later. And E.T. was on the set before the whole world knew that, well, life was like a box of chocolates.
My name's Forrest Gump.
It was a 1994 runaway box office hit and took home the Best Picture Oscar, and for Tom Hanks, Best Actor.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
So how did Hanks become Forrest?
Young Michael Connor, who plays little Forrest when he's a young boy, had a very distinctive kind of way of talking.
The lightning hits the generator and it like blows the thing up.
And we were able to listen to that and transpose it to the adult Forrest Gump.
I'm Forrest Gump.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Once they had me in doing my screen test and working with them, they recognized how thick and genuine my, Southern accent was as a child. And at some point, they got the idea to kind of work around that and to kind of model the older Forrest's accent off of mine.
Michael Connor Humphreys was just 7 when he got the role. We spoke to the 29-year-old who's now living in Tennessee. This is that screen test that got him the role.
I never paid any attention to anything.
Hey!
Michael and Hanks became fast friends.
He really made an effort to kind of help me make it through the project and introduce me to what I'd be doing. And we ended up spending a lot of our time together, working together, and they wanted us to kind of stay together to develop the same character.
What does his mom say about being stupid?
Stupid is as stupid does.
See?
Michael, who joined the Army just like Forrest, told us the secret behind this memorable scene.
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest!
The scene where the braces explode off of my legs, they had taken in a special effects expert and they had put cat bombs into the joints and remotely detonated them, and that's how they achieved that scene, having them fall off of me. So I was actually kind of a little terrified at the time about having to wear those and have them blow off later, but they kind of talked me into it.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I gotta pay.
Forrest Gump used state-of-the-art computer graphics and body doubles to put Hanks in the room and interacting with celebrities and presidents, including Kennedy and Johnson.
America owes you a debt of gratitude, son.
There's a guy there who's not Johnson, and I am there, and then there's just Johnson's head, and then there's me back in my own head. Probably for, what, maybe 15 seconds of film. There's probably 22 different versions of it, all melded into one.
Tom also had great chemistry with Robin Wright, who played Jenny, the love of Forrest's life. This was their screen test together.
I want you to meet someone.
I think the movie came out okay. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm out of my head.
There was a big Hollywood premiere in 1994. Sharon Stone, Billy Crystal, Kurt and Goldie, and her young daughter, Kate Hudson, celebrated the film. And on Oscar night, Tom and his wife, Rita Wilson, were singing a familiar tune. It is impossible to imagine this movie without Tom, but the role reportedly was turned down by guys like Bill Murray, Chevy Chase, and John Travolta, and Travolta even admitted that it was a huge mistake to pass in that role.